Some people think time is slow. Some people think time will wait. But time never waits. Not for dreams. Not for regret. Not even for love. This is a story of a father and a son. A simple family. A small village. And a lesson about time, that came too late. In a small village, there lived a father and his young son. They were not rich. They did not have big houses. But they had land. Fields of soil. And hands that worked every day. Every morning before sunrise, the father woke up early. He went to the fields. He worked until his hands were tired. Until the sun burned his skin. The son walked beside him. But his mind was somewhere else. The father often said quietly, "Son, time is like water. Once it passes, it never comes back." The boy listened, but he did not understand. The son was young. He liked to sleep more. He liked to rest. He believed tomorrow would always come. When his father said, "Come early. Work with me," the son replied, "Later, father. We have time." The crops needed care. The fields needed patience. But the son was careless. Sometimes the crops suffered. Sometimes the work was delayed. The father never shouted. He never forced his son. He only worked harder himself. Because he believed, one day, his son would understand. One season, the rain came late. The crops were weak. The father worked day and night. One morning, the son woke up late again. The house was silent. No sound of tools. No footsteps. No voice. He went to the fields. And saw his father sitting quietly on the ground. Tired. Weak. Breathing slowly. The father looked at his son and smiled faintly. He said softly, "I wanted to teach you farming. But more than that, I wanted to teach you time." Those were his last words. Time did not wait. The son stood alone in the fields. The same land. The same soil. But everything felt different. Now he woke up early. Now he worked hard. But the man who taught him was gone. Every sunrise reminded him of his father. Every delay reminded him of his mistakes. He understood something painful: time does not teach gently. Time teaches with loss. Years passed. The son became disciplined. Responsible. Hardworking. The fields grew again. The land gave food. But some things never returned. Standing in the fields one evening, the son whispered to the wind, "If I had valued time earlier, I would still hear your voice." Time is quiet. But its power is loud. If you are listening to this right now, and you think you can wait, please remember this: time is not free. Time is not kind. Time is not patient. Use it wisely. Respect it. Because once it leaves, it never comes back. Value time today, so you don't regret tomorrow.